I'm sorry.
Oh, this pretty girl. Come again.
Oh, what's her name? Who is she?
Arise TV.
That's not her name. Oh wow, but she's really lovely.
Yeah. If the TV were clearer, you can see. So it appears that I may not be able to sleep catch electric for my lack of sleep.
Why? They finally brought lights and you still
No.
didn't sleep.
Mr. Season. Since they have been taking light in Nigeria.
Yeah, what?
But since they have been taking light in Nigeria,
You can't.
it's not the thing I can decide to do now.
Wow, you are really going to see them. Impressive.
Can't sleep. It's like as soon as the light goes, my eyes just open.
Pop open.
In the night.
It's because your body temperature goes up, and the only good sleep needs a lower body temperature.
During the day, there's no light, I can sleep. But you see that night, light must be there.
During the day, there's no light and you can sleep.
Yes,
How is that possible?
I don't know. During the day, I can sleep and I can sleep standing. There's something about the day that makes me sleep. But at night,
But actually, that might just be your circadian rhythms, in that you're actually wired from all your MBA and stuff to wait to be up and watching during the night, like from evening to night. Then during the day is when your body is now primed to sleep. So at night, what you need are optimal conditions for you to sleep. But
yes,
during the day, anything goes.
yeah.
So I
But,
think
but
that's
you
what
see,
it
if I don't
is.
sleep that night, there's no amount of sleep I do in the day that will make my body balance.
So you know why? Gosh, I'm filled with information. It's because of all the sleep research I've done. So your body has photoreceptors, so it knows when it's day. So you know how, like, is it
Yeah.
in South Pole or wherever, where they have those 30 days of sunshine?
Yeah.
That people go mad because they can't sleep, because their body, no matter how much they close their eyes, their skin knows it's daytime. Okay, we're in. And here we are inside the locker room. Oh my goodness. Here it is. The 30 minutes that you look forward to every single Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And the person of all persons that you look forward to every single Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and every other day in between, before and after, because she's also up on social media. It is Tega Tiger, the Queen Bee Supreme. She reigns. Hey, how you doing?
I'm sleepy.
I know.
Good morning, everybody. And I've just been told I can't sue. And I thought I was getting money. Oh well. Good morning,
My
everybody.
dear, it's all right.
How are you doing? Hope. Well, I don't know how this weekend is going to be without football, but you will survive. However, tomorrow the Super Eagles are playing, so maybe that's hopeful for some people.
Hopeful? Okay. Hopeful. Yes. Let's go with hopeful people. I like that. All right. So we are already streaming live, and thank you for waiting until we press the live stream button. For all of those who are in the waiting room, just saying go on, press it, press it, press it. We've done it. We're up on youtube.com/smooth man. What are you doing, Tega? Find out what she's doing on YouTube. So we are up there on youtube.com/smooth981FM Lagos. Go check us out. Go leave your comments up on the live stream, and also leave your comments up on Twitter via tweets to @smooth981FM. And hey, tag @Tega Supreme in while you're at it. Why not? And we're also taking WhatsApp messages to 0809 4440981. Tega, you look like a TikTok video or an Instagram reel. She's just doing the actions along with the words. I love it. Okay, so giving you a quick rundown of what we've got coming for you for the next half hour. Super Eagles seek redemption against Sierra Leone, whilst Emma Raducanu says, while the injured British number one faces a race to be fit for Wimbledon. And I'm telling you, Tega, every time they have her in the news now, all I ever see is sad face or her clutching a part of her body.
We get to that.
Yeah. Now, Dustin Johnson resigns from PGA Tour to play Live or LIV golf, and Egypt forward rejected Liverpool request for a pre-match injury scan. Mo Salah. Yes, we've been talking about this already. Kane penalty earns England a draw in Germany, and Lewandowski looking for more emotions than Bayern can offer. Italy back to winning ways with Nations League victory over Hungary, and Australia are now 90 minutes away from the World Cup. And there you have it.
Drum roll.
Hey. Okay, so diving straight in, the Super Eagles have vowed to put things right ahead of their 2023 Africa Cup of Nations qualifying matches against Sierra Leone and Sao Tome and Principe. Now, team captain Ahmed Musa said they were on a redemption mission to ensure that they restored the pride of the nation and the confidence of their teaming supporters. How's this redemption gig gonna go?
I don't know where they're seeing these teaming supporters. Just say their supporters, if there's any left. A lot of people have been disillusioned by these Super Eagles, but yeah, they are on a redemption mission. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how you can redeem yourself without a World Cup ticket. You know, if you feel
I
like the
don't
World
know.
Cup, you should redeem yourself with a World Cup ticket. You can't redeem yourself with Nations Cup. But
don't
let's take what we get.
Because
So
remember, the World Cup ticket was supposed to be the redemption
yes,
from
for
the
the
AFCON.
AFCON.
So I'm confused
They
now.
keep pushing this
They
redemption.
keep postponing the redemption, guys. Is redemption coming?
Oh well, I don't know. But it's a tricky one. Nigeria faces Sierra Leone in Abuja. Remember we are under that stadium ban, so it's behind closed doors. So people, please don't go to the stadium. It's closed doors. Closed doors.
They are not ready for the carnage that might occur once again.
Let's not incur the wrath. But yes, it's behind closed doors. It happens tomorrow. A lot of other teams, countries have played their first matches. Nigeria is just about to play her first one. Countries like Ghana have Senegal. They've had wins under their belts already. So Nigeria needs to kick off with a win. Yes, against Sierra Leone, and then they go to Morocco to play against Sao Tome on Saturday. So that Morocco Sao Tome doesn't have a
What's the Sao Tome team like?
very holiday team. However, they're playing their home ground is supposed to be Morocco because they don't have a stadium that's up to CAF standard. So you know, any trip you're going, any place you're going to a trip, it's always you're not going to give your optimal best, especially if you're going to North Africa. So,
we've seen what they do to us.
So we need to
chemicals, paints, all sorts.
We need to make our home ground the place where nobody can beat us. We need to make our home ground the ground that people fear us again, because we lost that fear twice last year. Before the World Cup playoffs, where we lost to CAR in Lagos, and then we lost the World Cup ticket in Abuja with that draw. So we need to start making our home.
Let's just be silent.
Yeah, our home ground the fortress again. But it's going to be interesting to see what Jose Peseiro will give us. Remember, he lost his two matches, the two first friendlies he had, but that was against Mexico and Ecuador. Those were South American teams. Let's see what he can do now against African teams. So stay tuned to
because
your
you know
TVs.
what, we can say that, right? We can, whenever it's about against the South American teams, we can say, well, you know, they're South American. They have that history.
Yeah, but okay, they're one North American, one South American, but yeah, they're.
But meanwhile, take a quick question: when last was our home ground our fortress?
Oh, I don't like this question you're asking me. I don't like the way you're doing this kind of thing. Next story. But before we lost to CAR, remember we drew another 4-4. And we're leading 4-0. It's been a while. I don't like the way you're treating me like this. This question you've asked me this morning, Shokwe, has given me real chills.
I repent, people.
Better repent quickly.
I'm sorry.
Because I remember we're leading 4-0. Then we drew that match, ended up drawing that match 4-4.
But that is really impressive.
That was not right.
That's very impressive.
Aye.
I don't even know.
Yeah, next story.
Next.
But you can feel free to send your message and your thoughts on the match. Send the messages to
0809 440 981.
And if you can, call us up.
014489
So while we wait for those calls, let's
get into this. So Emma Raducanu says that she has no idea whether she's going to be fit for Wimbledon after she retired from her Nottingham Open opener against Victoria Golubic. Now she said, "I think I pulled something," and she added that the injury was an absolute freak. I don't know how many more things she can pull.
Okay, so here is the thing with Emma Raducanu. She won US Open with a temporary coach. And remember how she came in from the qualifiers all the way to winning that championship. Now there's some things you can win a tournament on fluke, but you can't build a career on fluke. You have to be deliberate about building a career. The tournament is 2 weeks. If you get the luck of the draw, you will get you you can and then you have an excellent 2 weeks. You can play all the way to the finals and win it. But to build a successful career over years, there's intentionality, there's dedication,
Yeah.
there's a schedule, there's a calendar, there's all of that. What Emma Raducanu needs is a team. The reason why this is her third match so far in recent times that she's withdrawn through injury. And other matches she's just like, I can barely make it through the week or even into the second week without injuries. Here's her problem. She does not have a team.
On broken
No. She doesn't have a team.
Mm.
Nadal is living.
So she doesn't have the push.
She doesn't have a team. So she doesn't have the schedule, she doesn't have the workout plan, she doesn't have the dietitian, she doesn't have the physiotherapist, she doesn't have the
oh my god, what does she have?
So she has those people, but it's not her team. So she just has as she needs it. And that's where there's a problem, which is why you need a team. She's had several coaches since the US Open. How do you build your career with multiple coaches? It's just, changing coaches every other week. Let's try this one out. So that's her problem. She needs to find structure. Once she finds structure, she will see how somebody understands. They will understand her body type. They understand her meal type. They'll understand her mental state. And they work her team like that. That's how she needs to do. The same thing Novak Djokovic had to do eventually. Remember when he got on the tour? This guy had all kinds of allergies. And then he used to have all kinds of food poisoning. And all he needed was a team to help him restructure that. So he needs to find a team. Even Rafa Nadal, the reason he can still play with this dysfunction he's suffering in his body, because that's what it is. I don't understand how everything is just breaking or falling apart in his body. He had to get a team. And they understand all the struggles of the injuries. So that's where that's what she needs to do. It's not necessary that she's just picking up injury from her style of play. It's that she doesn't have structure.
Gotcha. All right. Moving on. Dustin Johnson, a two-time major champion, has resigned his membership of the PGA. Oh, I actually saw this in the news of the PGA Tour in order to play in the Saudi-funded LIV Golf Invitational Series. Now, the former world number one is going to play all events of the fledgling $255 million series, which starts on Thursday.
Okay, so to put it in context, Dustin Johnson is a two-time major. He was also former world number one on the golf tour, and in all of that time, he made $74 million. This tournament,
we've got the number,
200 million pounds. So it is the money. So let me, in case you didn't know, this Saudi-funded golf series is what people understand as the Super League. What you remember sometime last year that Real Madrid, Arsenal amongst them, Juventus, Barcelona, a couple of teams now came out to say they want to form a Super League where they will always be in that league. It's not based on qualification, it's based on the fact that they are big teams, and the money was going to be huge for playing or winning that tournament, to help them, according to them, to make money, real money in football. So this Saudi funded golf series, is the Super League. So you can see the kind of money that they are dropping there. He's just that he's the biggest name. Because if you're a two-time major, you're former world number one, you actually led the PGA Tour. Only for you now to dump the PGA Tour for money. And he said, you know what, I don't want to play forever. So this is my plan. He didn't hide it. He didn't say, I think the other a few of the guys that had left the PGA Tour to play for this Saudi funded series had actually said, I don't want to be restricted. That's why I'm leaving the PGA Tour, because the PGA Tour said if you go there, you can't play for the PGA Tour, which means you can't represent your country in their tournaments. You can't play in Ryder Cup and all those things if you're Europe or America. So all of them were saying, oh, I don't want to be restricted, so I'm getting my freedom. He just told the truth. He was like, I don't want to play forever. So this is how I make the money that will make sure I don't play forever. I was like, I understand where you're coming from, but at some point, golf may lose her soul to this money. And I think that's where the problem is. I'm talking to myself.
I didn't know how to
People are just
express
like
that.
people are just like secure the bag.
That's it.
Secure the bag. Forget about this integrity and pride.
Secure
Secure the bag.
That's all, folks. We're gonna take a quick break. This part of Locker Room is brought to you by Bet King. Keep it tuned. We have got so much more coming your way.
Okay, I think we need to run this one. Okay, you know what it is?
I'm going to
All
get
sports lovers,
Lacquer.
welcome back to another
Yes,
weekend of the most amazing sports events locally and globally. English Premiership, Spanish La Liga, Bundesliga, NBA.
Sorry, there's some gremlins in our line. If you're trying to
Betking
call,
is in
we're
the
coming.
business of offering great odds on football and providing the best
Okay, now
sports entertainment
now it's working.
online and in shops. As
I think
always,
it's working.
take advantage of the best price odds to get the best odds on over 5,000 monthly sporting events.
I think
and
it's
enjoy
working.
up to 225% bonuses.
Even your
on
messages I can't see
potential
yet.
wins. And that's
Oh, I
not
can
all.
finally see a message.
You can
We are coming. We
fun
have some.
betting
We are
on the
struggling with
live
some
odds
gremlins
market
in
options
our phones.
with Odds Boost.
So
Daily
as they're working
specials
on it,
have
people should
literally
help us
been
call
boosted
eh?
on your favorite
So that
sports.
we'll be sure that it
So
has
go
finally
right
worked.
ahead
But I can
and
see
play
Tosan's message.
jackpot on
Finally,
Bet
there's a
King
message
Virtual
dropping.
and win
Finally,
up to
finally.
100,000 naira weekly. You can also enjoy early payouts on your bets with the exclusive in-play cash outs before they are even resolved. So what are you waiting for? Visit betking.com today or simply walk into any BetKing shop near you to register and start playing. That's winning feeling. That's BetKing. Remember to play responsibly. No persons under the age of 18 allowed.
Hey, what's up? This is Dari. Stay tuned. Right here.
Why it's showing now?
Because
Once you leave and you go to another page.
Okay, there's only a couple.
No. I think those ones have dropped on that one.
If they've dropped.
Yeah. People, we are back. We have not left the studio. Rapture hasn't taken place.
Don't worry, we're back.
Rapture hasn't taken place. We're doing things in the something.
Okay.
I do
It's
know.
just
This one is waiting for message.
But how many do we have here? So
Oh, the line has started working. Okay, hold on. We are coming.
should we work like that? Phone calls?
Because it's not gonna come.
Will you encourage phone calls more? That's
Yeah,
Okay,
maybe
let's see
we'll
what
do
we
phone
can
calls
do.
now.
let them know that you're having.
All right, people, we're gonna be doing YouTube messages and calls.
Yes, so we sort out all our gremlins in something. If Oluwa Kemi can send a message again.
Okay, here we are back with more. It's the Locker Room on Smooth Breakfast, and your calls were coming in on the break. So make sure now that we're on break, you keep on calling on 0144899981. What are we calling about?
We're talking about the Super Eagles. What do you think about the Super Eagles? They take on Sierra Leone tomorrow at the Abuja Stadium behind closed doors.
Now we're also going to be taking, in fact, the focus today. We are going to do YouTube comments. We're going to do tweets as well. So make sure you tweet at us at smooth981fm and also go up on youtube.com/smooth981fm Lagos and get your thoughts into the right place. Real quick, let me read this message in from Tosan up on WhatsApp. Tosan says, Emma is lacking structure. She has changed her coach too many times. You can't win Grand Slams like this. Justin is trying to secure the bag. He's thinking ahead of retirement, and the Super Eagles won't disappoint. I am optimistic. Tosa also says the Golden State Warriors are doing the business already.
Let's just wait and see now. Game 3 is tomorrow night.
And Sean Abel says, Sean from Festac actually says, gradually the sporting world is losing its soul to money. Not saying money isn't important, but it's eating up the passion that comes with it.
I'm telling you, everybody's just trying to secure the bag.
But that is literally the world we're living in now.
Yes.
That's what everybody everywhere is trying to do.
Yeah.
If you like, be telling them passion and soul. All I know is that Tiger Woods was like, my back. He's had his fifth surgery on his back.
Yeah, but he opted out this week. He was just like, you know what, my body's not ready.
Yes.
So he's taking a time out.
Passion and Soul did that. I'm just letting you know.
All right, let's take some phone calls.
Okay, let's take this call. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Okay, goodbye. Let's try another one. 0144899981. Keep on calling. Okay, so going into the more stories that we've got for you. And Mo Salah rejected Liverpool's request to have a pre-match scan on an undisclosed injury before the forward played 90 minutes for his country on Sunday. Now, he captained his side to a 1-0 victory over Guinea in Cairo. And that was as Egypt began their qualifying campaign for next year's Africa Cup of Nations. Tega, we've talked about this thing. Why clubs don't like to let their players go and play for their countries?
They'll be all right, which is why Mo Salah didn't present himself for it. He was like, look, I've played with injury before for Liverpool, so I can play with injury for my country. This is the guy that is not securing the bag, he's securing his country. It's like, so I can play with injury for my country. People should not do any scan. But the only way you can do those kind of things, truth be told, is, number one, if you've gotten to the point with the club where you are certain that you have the power and you will not be staying. Because remember, himself, Mo Salah and Sadio Mane have been suggested in the media. Even Sadio Mane has come out openly, but even with Mo Salah, because he couldn't sort out that contract, has been suggested that he wants to move away from Liverpool. So for it to get to the point where the club is telling you to show up for a pre-match scanner and say, I'm not showing up, it means that you know that you have the bargaining power. Because usually you don't do this when you don't have any other work. Club will tell you to show up for pre-tournament scan. You'll be like, I'm not showing up. That means you have secured another club. That's what you mean.
Everything so for him, is about security.
Yeah, so for him to be able to do this, he really wants to play for his country. He really wants to get his country back to the glory days. They play again tomorrow against Ethiopia in Malawi. So and these are AFCON qualifiers. They are not friendlies. He can miss the friendly on Tuesday, but the qualifiers that are tomorrow, he will show up as the captain of the side. And so because of that, even if he knows he's carrying an injury, he's probably telling himself, well, I've played with injury before for Liverpool, so I must play for Egypt. People can't tell me what to do. But I don't know how much Liverpool can push, especially as they're still trying to woo him to stay. You don't want to lose two big players in one window. So at this point, I think he knows he has the bargaining power.
Talk softly and pet them.
Exactly. Better talk to me softly. Why are you raising your voice? I'm not coming.
Okay. Ola says, even with a new manager and an improved set of players, I can never put my money on the games. That never was in caps lock. I hope I did justice. Please, Tega, who is Man U planning to sign? And golf has always been money. Can a poor man play or pay to watch golf? I beg. It's always about the money. That's all.
No, there's a difference. There's money and there's money.
Then there's money. You didn't hear Tiger call 74 million versus this 255 million.
His entire career with PGA Tour, 74 million.
This one
series, God. 200 million pounds.
I'm just thinking about it. He would have been like, what am I doing?
You guys need to calm down. Money has level.
Where am I staying? Let me go.
My money, your money, no debate. That's what this means.
Oh my goodness. All right, and England captain Harry Kane scored his 50th international goal on Tuesday by converting a late penalty in Munich to seal a 1-1 Nations League draw with Germany. He said it's a really nice feeling in a vast understatement.
All right, so I would say this for again, when I watched the UEFA Nations League, to me, really, it is the glorified friendly they sold it to be at first, but there's some very good matchups. And so when I look at these teams playing in the UEFA Nations League, I'm just looking at their form for the World Cup. And here's one of the things I can say. So I've watched Germany, I've watched Spain, and they're so brilliant in their build-up, but they are not clinical, and even more so for Germany, because Germany used to be the efficient team.
I was about to say
they
Germany.
were the one team that they were decisive, they were incisive, they were clear-cut. But yesterday, I saw 2 times in the box where people could have taken a shot and they did an extra pass. I was like, do you think you are Brazil? Why are you doing this kind of samba football in 2022? It was horrible. And so a game that they should have won convincingly and easily, they ended up drawing it. The same thing with Spain. You see, Spain play all this beautiful football, and at the end of the day, it's draw. Look, when I come sit in front of TV for Spanish national team football, I'm like, this way did they draw? Even if they are 2 goals up, I'm like, this is when they draw. And most in general, I'm not incorrect.
Like, it's about the beauty. It's about the art.
They'll
of the
be
game.
all right. For the Germans, that's not who they usually are. That's why I'm questioning, especially as Hansi Flick came in. That's not who they usually are. You don't want an unbeaten run where half of it is draws now. You want an unbeaten run at home where you are beating people. And so the English got away with a penalty. They had one shot before then, but Manuel Neuer did his job. And then the penalty that they gave away, of course, Harry Kane from penalty spot, most in general, will put that in the back of the net. So England came away with a draw from a game they should have lost. And so Hansi Flick and his guys shouldn't be applauding themselves that, you know what, at least we're not beaten. They should really be scratching their heads like, look,
so why are we not beating them?
Why are we not finishing? Why are we not killing off games? Because those are really huge deals. But hey, we get to see them at the World Cup.
Man, this violent talk. Okay, and Bayern Munich star Robert Lewandowski revealed on Tuesday that he wants to call time on his career with the Bundesliga Giants because of his desire for, and I quote, more emotions in life.
I don't know.
What does that mean?
So he's saying that that something died inside him. You know, that there are some emotions that died inside him, almost like he became a robot playing for Bayern Munich. And I'm just like, good dude, I don't know what you're talking about. I've seen you smile, I've seen you cry at Bayern Munich. I don't know what other emotions you want to feel. I mean, if I've seen you sad and happy in the same place, is there any other emotion apart from sad and happy?
Joy, the joy of life.
What's happy?
Happy is a temporary emotion.
Ah,
Joy.
People will be all right. Or the joy of money. Look, the desire that he said, you know how to feel more emotions. It's paper. It's paper. It's paper. Because I don't know what else it is. Paper.
You do know the emotions you get from knowing that you have plenty of money in your bank. You just stare at your bank account. You're like, I'm feeling. What's this? My heart is springing. That's the emotions he's talking about. Then
he'll be all right. But what it is that Lewandowski's relationship with Bayern Munich has gone south. Because it went from he's one of the greatest strikers. He's a player. We'll see how we'll try to keep him to. You want to go, Abby? Come and pass. Let me see. It went south very quickly. You know, at this point in time, there are people from the Bayern Munich team that are not the players, but in the management and, you know, fans that already can't stand him. And at this point in time, Lewandowski is like, I can't stand you too.
Ooh.
So it's not a beautiful relationship, and it's one that they have to find a way to make profit of if you're Bayern Munich, to just end the drama that's going on.
Oh man. Okay, let's take your messages. So up on should we take the call?
Let's take a call.
All right. Hello, good morning. Hey, you're through to the locker room. What's your name and your location?
All right, Izzy. What do you think about the Super Eagles taking on Sierra Leone tomorrow?
Yeah, I know many people, a lot of people are down with their confidence, but I just know that Super Eagles are going to do the job tomorrow. In fact, I believe they are going to do the job, but I hope the coach made the right choices as well. I do want to see a strong physical Babambasa in central midfield alongside Badog, and then probably Zaid Sanusi, because I don't see why Zaid Sanusi or one of them will be sitting on the bench. I think they are too good to be sitting on the bench. I think they should just make the changes in the defense. I don't think Ekong deserves to be in the team as well. So. And it's about interference. They are interfering in the. I don't want the authorities to interfere with the coach as well. I want him to do his job, because oftentimes I think I hear people say, "Oh, let the home base players be among the team," stuff like that. We don't want one of the people that's playing abroad that do not know about the terrain to come and not do the job, stuff like that. And I keep asking myself, we've always had this home-based team go to the channel and they've not done anything. For the past 20 years, we always have our league here going to the CAF Champions League and competition stuff, and they've not done anything. So I kind of wonder why a highly respected sports analyst, a member of the NFL, will come out and say, we don't want half of the ball come to the Super Eagles, and when they call, they don't know how to do the job and stuff like that. We need our local players.
Oh, okay. Easy. Thank you for your support of Super Eagles, and thank you for your analysis. Yeah, those are real issues he's talking about. Yeah.
Okay, and to end the show, I'll take some of your messages up on WhatsApp, and this one in from a gang Magaji up on YouTube, who says, "Hello, Tego. Was Harry Kane not offside, and was that really a penalty call?"
Well, the player stumbled over Harry Kane, so I guess it's a penalty.
Oh wow. So this message from Jesse from Ojo says, I have no sympathy for Emma Raducanu at all, since a young lady like her has failed to understand that the safety of a raw egg lies inside an egg crate or the palm of someone's hand, i.e. the coach that secured her first trophy. And until she does, no hope soon. Sorry. Oh, Jesse. I don't know how to feel. And Cruz says, Chai, is the sports I don't understand at all that has all the money? That's how I feel. That's how I feel. I'm going to understand this one day. And Lewandowski should go for fresh air in Barca.
Yeah.
We got this one in from Oluwakemi, who says Lewandowski should just go and sit down. This is the same thing Mbappe said. I remember Mbappe saying he wants more responsibilities, yet he stayed at PSG. He should just confess he wants to go to Barca. What other emotions does he want to feel? He should tell us the truth. He's tired of Bayern and he wants to leave for Barca. That's all. From
I like
Oluwakemi.
Oluwakemi, straight to the point.
Yeah. And we've run out of time for your messages, but thank you for sending them in. Make sure you catch Tega and catch her well on Twitter. She's at Tega Supreme. She can't hide, okay? I'm just letting you know. And of course, you can find us at Smooth 981 FM. Coming up, 9 o'clock, Lagos Talks.